Mr. Speaker, I was out door knocking on the weekend, as I have been for the last 3 years, and what I want to tell you is I have seen a change. When I was walking up the streets, I really expected to hear people say that they were voting for different political parties, but what we heard was, yes, they were voting for National, there were a few people that were voting for Green, but people were not declaring for Labour. And I have been door knocking for a number of years now, and actually it dawned on me when that Labour Party list came out. When you have nearly a quarter of candidates in the Labour Party not willing to associate themselves with that party, something is seriously wrong. We have a very clear choice at this election to vote for a party whereby there is not a whole lot of confidence in their leader, where you don't have a united team, where you have policies done on the hoof, where you have flip-flops all over the place, compared to a party who has a leader and a Prime Minister who has the extraordinary confidence of New Zealand, who has delivered over a very difficult period. There is only one choice at this election, and it is Party Vote National. And what people are saying to me is it is really clear. All of the rhetoric that comes from the left-wing parties, they say we don't care. Well, Mr. Speaker, I'm going to run through some of the reasons and some of the policies that show our party has done more for our most disadvantaged than any of those opposition members have done in their time in government. Well, Mr. Speaker, under our government, 6 successive increases in education spend, $857 million in the last budget. Under our government, 6 successive increases in our health spend. We have programs, $20 million in rheumatic fever, a second cochlear implant for some of our most disadvantaged. We've got breakfast in schools. In terms of early childhood education, another $155 million, particularly for some of those children who may have never had access in terms of their families before. In this budget, there is $284 million to help build more modern, better schools. In terms of our record, in terms of young people, we have incredible results. Almost 25,000 young people were placed in employment and training under youth ops. There's 13,000 jobs created under the 90-day trial period. We've invested $148 million in wraparound services for youth. So for those members opposite that continue to claim the rhetoric that they always have done, that we don't have a strong social conscience, they are wrong. The reason that our party is polling at over 50% is not only are we a standout economy in terms of bringing our country into surplus with one of the most difficult fiscal times ever, particularly we had the largest hit, we believe, of any developed nation in the world in terms of the Canterbury earthquakes. You combine all of that and you see us in surplus, but then you see the extraordinary social investment that we've made. The Deputy Prime Minister made the point. Just because other parties are claiming that they're going to spend more money, that doesn't mean that they're going to do the best for New Zealanders. And under our government, more immunisations, more children who have got NCEA Level 2, Mr. Speaker, more Māori and Pacific students than ever getting those results. So what we're really clear about is under our government, with less money, we've done more. We've helped some of our most disadvantaged New Zealanders. We've got our economy and our books in order, but we also have a united team and a Prime Minister that we believe in. And that is the difference at this election. Why would you vote Labour if a quarter of their caucus won't even put themselves in the Labour Party list? We have a leader we believe in, we have delivered for New Zealand, we have the best policies to deliver for another 3 years. Party Vote National.
Speaker.
Honourable David Parker.
Why you'd vote for New Zealand is if you want a better country. That's why.